2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Now the starting group for San Antonio. Barnes plays the 4 with Wemby standing tall in the middle. Devin Vassell out there with Stephon Castle, and it's Champagnie at the 3 spot. And for the Lakers, Hachimura at power forward with Ayton at center. Luka Doncic is out there with Marcus Smart, and it's Reeves in at the small forward position. And due to some injuries, we're not seeing these teams at full strength, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., some adjustments have been made. And, you know, if the players stepping in can be effective enough, they might just earn an increased role on their team moving forward.
Now here's Reeves. Back to Doncic. Fires from deep. Vassell with the rebound. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Barnes finds Castle. Pass to Champagnie. 6 to shoot. Off target from outside. Reeves, the pass to Hachimura. Doncic, right side. And a missed layup. Now Castle. Last game, 26 points for him. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Yeah, just a vicious slam from Castle. You know, I have a feeling we'll see a few more of those over the next few years.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? And just over a minute played here to start the game. Doncic against Castle. Hachimura sets a screen. Tipped. Castle outside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And that's the kind of pressure Castle can put on a defense.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, the Lakers have been looking for a consistent presence at center. And in DeAndre Ayton, they've acquired a walking double-double and a capable lob threat to pair with Luka Doncic. Ayton has a lot to prove in L.A., I'm told. But this pairing is certainly one to watch.
Quite a tandem. All right, Shams, thanks for the update.
You know, guys, this is an exciting young player. Stephon Castle does a little bit of everything. He hustles, plays defense, got a national championship in college, so he is a winner, too.
Vassell finds Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Nice seeing Barnes go for that dunk. Always looking to finish with power at the rim. That's how you're supposed to do it.
Here's Smart. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on Devin Vassell. It's his first trip to the line.
First team foul. At the line.
And that one falls for Smart.
Smart taking 2 shots.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, J.J. Redick had a few moments to share with me. We talked about Victor Wembanyama and what he wants to see from his team defensively, and he said, I want to see us knock him off balance a little bit. Be tough, physical. That's how you get into his head, and that's how you frustrate him. Expect to see a lot of defensive aggression against Wembanyama tonight. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And so it's the Lakers with it, following that last 3-pointer by San Antonio. Hachimura with a screen on Castle. From deep, here's Doncic. Rebounded by the Spurs. And their first look at this year's Lakers squad. Castle on the wing. Pass to Champagnie. And here's Wembanyama. Shoots over Ayton. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
When coaches talk about starting fast, this is what they mean.
Left side Reeves. Doncic finds Ayton. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
10th in opponent field goal percentage, and they were top 10 in lowest opponent scoring. They were a team that watched a lot of film, did their homework, and were able to be pretty good on the defensive end.
And their offensive execution was simply outstanding. They finished in the top 10 in field goal percentage because of how disciplined and focused they were on playing to their strengths. Now here's Vassell. They really needed more from him in that loss to Phoenix. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist from Vassell.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Ayton with a screen to the middle to stop the run. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Love the playmaking ability of Reeves. Looks to me like he improves this area of his game every season.
San Antonio leading by 7. Vassell outside. Pass to Wembanyama. And the shot is good. Drop it in off the front of the rim. Wembanyama's got 6 points.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Doncic against Castle. Down low. Here's Ayton. Oh, sweet move. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Ayton's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, this is where Ayton's comfortable operating, using his height and array of inside moves to his advantage.
Castle for 3. And Reeves pulls it down. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 7. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it. San Antonio's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to Champagny. Here's Vassell. Wembanyama, screen on Smart. Vassell finds Wembanyama. Castle outside. Just 5 to shoot. Champagny, the pass to Vassell. Over Smart. Vassell can't get it to go. Lakers trail by 7. Inside. Stolen by Vassell. Pass to Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Got a piece of it. Outside Barnes. Castle on the wing, guarded by Doncic. And there's a 3-second violation. And now looking at the 2K leaderboard. Here's a view of which teams last year got after it with their shot blocking. 4th, San Antonio.
Now, we all know they didn't allow any easy buckets last season. I mean, their defense was tremendous, and the rim protection was just outstanding.
Now here's Smart. 9 points for him in his last game. And here's Reeves outside. Hits the trifecta.
Reeves oozing with confidence on shots like these. Really good job capitalizing there.
Castle with it. 6 points for him. Wembanyama finds Castle. Just 5 on the clock. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. Castle's got 8 points.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Reeves. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Shooting from a rock-solid base, that gives Austin just the added range he was looking for.
Pass to Wembanyama. Now here's Vassell. No points so far. Fades away. Ayton with the defensive effort.
Great contest of the shot. Kind of forced him to fade back more than he'd like.
Well, Clark, the Luka trade is perhaps the most shocking in NBA history. What was your initial reaction?
Oh, I was surprised, just like everybody else, B.A. I don't know anybody who wasn't surprised about it. You think about Luka and how he has produced in his time in the NBA. He appeared to be the face of the franchise for the Mavericks. But apparently there was some concern about his defensive effort and also perhaps his conditioning level not being where it needed to be for him to continue to play at the level he's been playing at.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Reeves. Uses the glass to drop it in. And now just a 3-point San Antonio lead. The Spurs have got 8 of 13 attempts to go. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. There's always going to be player movement in the offseason. You have to imagine some of those guys are still meshing with their new team, Grant.
Well, it depends on the player, B.A. With young guys, it can take more time to adapt. But for the veterans, they know what their game is about by this point.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Hayes is checked in for Reeves. LaRavia comes in for Smart. And it's Smith in for Doncic. Here's Smith. What a tremendous game he played against Portland. Shot from the low post is good.
Tough make by Smith inside. He had to work around their physicality.
San Antonio leading by 3. Pass to Johnson. Now here's Wembanyama. Shoots over Ayton. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Johnson. 10 points for Victor Wembanyama.
It's been a good night for him overall and a good night for this team.
Now Hayes. He's guarded by Barnes. Smith passes to Hachimura. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Back to Hayes. Pass to Hachimura. Here's Smith. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Hachimura against Johnson. Stolen by Ayton. On the wing, Hachimura. He had a big outing in that Trailblazers game as well. Smith outside. LaRavia with a screen. Takes a 3. Smith, that one's good. Smith's got 5 points.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's Wembanyama. Count that one.
He's clearly on the attack, making 6 of his last 7.
Lakers trail by 4. Smith outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Out to the wing. Shot clock at 5. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Barnes. The finish! Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Barnes quickly leaking out there. He's always trying to get some easy buckets, easy points, and as a result, he's able to beat defenders sometimes.
Now here's Smith. He's got 5. The 3 is up. Poke loose, and they'll get another chance. Lets it go from deep. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Castle. And count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggressiveness.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
The defense has been giving them plenty of mid-range jumpers, and they've been making them pay for that mistake.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the first. Outside Reeves. Ooh, poked away. Castle with it. Larabia's there. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And they did a good job taking care of the ball, too. They were among the top 10 in fewest team turnovers. They didn't lose their focus too often.
And as for their shot blocking, interior defense was one of the hallmarks of this team. They protected the rim and forced teams to beat them on the perimeter. And Castle drops them both. Lakers trail by 11. To the paint. It's tipped. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Harper, he's checked in for Castle. Outside Reeves. To the inside. Here's Larabia. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
San Antonio with the ball, following the score by Los Angeles. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. First trip to the line for him here.
The 4th team foul. That's the line for the Spurs. Jordan McLaughlin.
That free throw, no good. He does not get the second one. Lakers trail by 9. Larabia with it. Now guarded by Sohan. Larabia passes to Hayes. Connect on the wing. Larabia outside. Back to Vanderbilt. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Connect outside. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
And so it's San Antonio with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We'll be back in a moment. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
So on the floor for the Spurs, we've got Jordan McLaughlin. Johnson is out there with Jeremy Sohan. Then there's Harper, and it's Bryant in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Connect. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Pass to Vanderbilt. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Connect up top, covered by Bryant. Back to Vanderbilt. Here's Larabia. 3-pointer, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's the screen by Bryant. Here's Harper. He's covered by Larabia. Fires from the line. Harper misses.
Poor defense for sure, but the offense was worse.
Right side Reeves. Lets it go. Rebound by San Antonio. They've led by as many as 11. they couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, BA. Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Here's Bryant. Count the basket. And now an 11-point San Antonio lead. And here's Reeves. Give him 8 points now. LaRavia outside. There's a screen. Back to Reeves. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Reeves has understated size for a guard attacking that rim.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, BA, it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
Looking at who's out there now for San Antonio. Wembanyama's checked in for Sohan. Champagnie comes in for Bryant. And it's Vassell in for Harper. Wembanyama, no good. Lakers trail by 9. To the paint. And Vanderbilt gets it to go on the assist by Reeves. Reeves has got his 4th assist in this one. Pass to Champagnie. Outside Wembanyama. Five on the clock. Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And a moment to check out who the San Antonio Spurs have coming up. On Friday, they'll be facing Kevin Durant and the Houston Rockets. Then on Saturday, they'll take on Zion Williamson and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And for that game against the Warriors, it's one that should be a fun contest. The way the teams stack up against each other makes for good basketball.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. And Doncic has subbed in for Connect.
After knocking down 2 threes in the first quarter, he's been a non-factor from deep.
Here's Champagnie. Still without a bucket. Oh, and the jam by Wembanyama.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Outside Reeves. Now Doncic. LaRavia left side. Outside Reeves. Hachimura with a screen on Vassell. From deep, Reeves. From the arc. And it's LaRavia missing. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for San Antonio. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Here's Johnson, and he gets it to go off the front iron. And now it's an 11-point San Antonio lead. The Lakers have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Reeves finds Hachimura. And here's Doncic outside. Oh, Luka with a deep one.
Don't know what you're thinking, but you got to get out on that or Luka going to cook you.
San Antonio leading by 8. And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Grant.
Yeah, BA, he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
Pass to McLaughlin. Outside Wembanyama. Now Vassell. Goes up on the wing. And Aiden pulls it down. Aiden's got 4 rebounds now. Now here's Doncic. He's closely guarded. To the middle. Oh, Luka, like a bull in there.
Nice work from Doncic, doing a good job finding a way to get it done inside.
For San Antonio, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. San Antonio moving the ball around. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Outside Reeves. Back to Doncic. Out to Hachimura. Here's the 3. Rebound San Antonio. They've led by as many as 11. Pass to Champagny. Uses the glass on the layup. And now a 10-point Spurs lead.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Champagny. And stolen by Reeves. Out to the right wing. Down low. It's picked off. Back come the Spurs in transition. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, and the jam by Wembanyama.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering.
Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic 2-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Spurs lead by 10. Here's McLaughlin. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Right wing. Wembanyama against Ayton. 5 to shoot. The floater. Ooh, Wembanyama with the touch.
With how big and powerful Wembanyama is, showing how delicate he can be with that teardrop.
The Lakers have gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Ayton with it. A 29-point game for him in the win against the Trailblazers in Portland.
And he had 3 huge blocks, which had a psychological effect as much as anything.
And here's Doncic outside. Rebound by San Antonio.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Now here's Wembanyama. 9 points in his last outing. Vassell outside. Here's Champagny. And the 3-pointer goes. Champagny's got 5 points in the quarter.
They're shooting the 3 extremely well this quarter. Be fun to see if they can keep it up.
Reeves finds Doncic. Baseline jumper. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Pass to McLaughlin. Here's Champagny. Up top, Vassell. He's covered by Reeves. 5 on the clock. San Antonio needs to get off a shot. Johnson for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hayden's got his 5th rebound in this one. Inside. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Hayden's got 8.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Spurs lead by 13. And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out in this timeout.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Hayes comes in for Laravia, and it's Marcus Smart in for Reeves. San Antonio also making some changes. Barnes, he's checked in for Johnson, and Castle subbed in for McLaughlin. Now here's Wembanyama. 20 points for him. Champagny, the pass to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama making it look easy.
Yeah, flat-out dominant score. Wemby's ability to capitalize from anywhere on the floor is what makes him so dangerous.
And so it's the Lakers with it. And here's Hayes. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. Doncic, no good.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Castle outside. Beyond the arc. Hachimura with a rebound. And for the Lakers, they're shooting just 38% in this quarter. Pass to Smart. Three-pointer. And Smart nails the triple.
Oh, the range of Marcus Smart. Able to strike from beyond the arc.
Smart against Castle. And here's Vassell. Now here's Wembanyama. Over Hayes. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist from Vassell. Vassell's got his 7th assist here tonight. A minute 39 left in the first half of this one. Hachimura outside. Smart against Castle with the fadeaway. Rebounded by Castle. San Antonio leading by 14. Pass to Barnes. Vassell outside. There's a screen. Castle outside. And here's Barnes. Puts up a three. And his first miss of the night. Now 2 of 3. Now Doncic. Hachimura outside. Back to Doncic. Smart outside. Down low. Here's Ayton. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
Yeah, and Wemby makes it look so easy. If he's anywhere near you, don't even try to score.
San Antonio has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Smart against Castle. To the inside. Smart with the defensive effort.
Not a lot you can say except fantastic job by the defense.
Hachimura, the pass to Smart. Pass to Doncic. Fires the three. Rebound by San Antonio. Now Castle. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. Back after this.
And hello, everybody.
I think they've been smart in their approach, guys. I mean, finding ways to set up ready shooters. And if you don't have it, just make the extra pass.
And more often than not, the right guys are getting fed.
All right, now, still early on, but let's check out the Western Conference standings.
Looking at San Antonio, it's still early,
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for San Antonio. Hachimura at power forward with Ayton at center. Luka Doncic is out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Reeves in at the small forward. That's the group for J.J. Redick getting going here in the second half.
And this is what it's all about inside. Vassell willing to get physical to finish his motion.
Pass to Reeves. To the middle. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Vassell. Smart with the defensive effort.
No such thing as an easy bucket most of the time in the NBA, but I'm surprised he missed that.
Here's Doncic. Puts up a deep three. Barnes with the rebound. Castle with it. Picked up by Reeves. Reeves against Castle. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Wembanyama, pass to Vassell. Just 4 to shoot. And there's a pick. There's the three. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Look, bad shooting nights happen to everybody. He's just got to feel fortunate that his teammates have picked up the slack for him.
Hachimura hits the jump hook.
He loves to attack from the inside. This is Hachimura's comfort zone, no doubt.
Pass to Champagny. And the layup is good. Champagny's got 7.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Smart outside. Outside Reeves. To the paint.
You know, from the moment Luka entered the league, despite the naysayers, he's been a star, a legitimate star. And that's something you don't see very often.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Doncic hits them both.
Luka Doncic is a superstar in this league, and he continues to build on what is going to be some kind of resume when it's all said and done. Has every tool that you need to have to be an MVP one day.
Now here's Wembanyama. He's got 24. That one goes in. Wembanyama's got 26.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
And he's going for the lob. And Ayton with the stuff.
Excellent timing by Ayton on the alley-oop pass. He's perfectly positioned to throw it down.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Vassell outside. Here's Wembanyama. He's got 26. And he drops it in from the low post. 28 points for him.
You know, it's hard to believe a guy over 7 feet is capable of moves like that. I mean, my goodness. And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Castle with it. 15 points in the game. Pass to Wembanyama. Over Ayton. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Now here's Reeves. Here's Ayton, covered by Wembanyama. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Castle. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Brian, back to you.
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Clock at 2. The shot by Reeves, no good. Spurs lead by 14. Here's Barnes. Castle for three. Hachimura with a rebound. Hachimura's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Doncic. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
Why even try in there against Wembanyama? I mean, it's just too difficult.
Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Wembanyama's got 30 points. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
You also have to respect the pride they take in playing defense. They've been able to get some takeaways because of their activity level.
And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for San Antonio. Wembanyama's shot is good.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Lakers trail by 16. Smart outside. Pass to Reeves. Launches it. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th assist in this one. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Vassell outside. Barnes against Hachimura. For 3. They get the rebound. Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama puts it up and through.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Doncic against Castle. And it's Doncic missing.
He's got a nice feel for that crossover, but you still have to finish.
Barnes passes to Wembanyama. Vassell, a screen on Aiden. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Wembanyama. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
Boy, he's been a monster this quarter. Carrying the load for sure.
Lakers trail by 17. Doncic passes to Aiden. Smart for 3. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Getting the ball and taking his shot, Smart makes it look almost effortless.
Here's Vassell. To the left side wing. Aiden against Wembanyama. Back to Vassell. Clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. Smart with the defensive effort. Los Angeles has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this 3rd quarter. Pass to Reeves. 4-3. Good! Now 7 for 11 on the night.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land. Giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. And San Antonio making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Pass to Vassell. Inside, here's Champagny. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Now here's Vassell. Pass to Champagny. And here's Johnson. Down low. Champagny, that's good. Champagny's got 11.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not not a good matchup for them right now.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Now here's Doncic. 7 points in the game, and the basket by Hachimura.
Drawing the defense nicely that time. Doncic with the perfectly timed pass.
San Antonio with the ball. 13-point lead. Now here's Castle. And here's Barnes. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Whenever it's Johnson slamming it, we can feel it over here.
Here's Doncic. Pass to Aiden. Here's Reeves. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now. Vassell against Smart. Castle for 3. Hachimura with a rebound.
Defensively, pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Hachimura shifty off the drive there.
San Antonio leading by 13. Now Castle. He's got 15. On the wing, Vassell. Johnson against Hachimura. Shot clock at 5. And that one's good. 6 points for him.
Such a reliable player under the hoop. Johnson, I mean, he wants those close-in shots.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. And following this one, they'll take on the Hawks in Atlanta. That'll be the first of a 5-game tour around the league. And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And it's a completely new group for the Lakers. San Antonio also making some changes. Sohan's checked in for Barnes. Bryant comes in for Champagny, and it's McLaughlin in for Vassell. Now here's Hayes. No points yet. Outside Vanderbilt. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Pass to Hayes. Just 5 to shoot, and here's LaRavia. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Vanderbilt, no good. Spurs lead by 15. To the middle, and there's a whistle. That's going to go on Jared Vanderbilt. That's his first foul of the game. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. Harper comes in for Castle. A minute 42 left in the third quarter. Wembanyama, screen on Vanderbilt. Wembanyama's shot is good. Wembanyama's got 38 points.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Now here's Hayes. Pass to LaRavia. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Vanderbilt, no good. The Spurs shooting a red-hot 63% in this game. To the inside.
When Wembanyama has the ball in there, I mean, it's often a bucket, a foul, or both.
These are his first free throws of the game.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
Free throw good, Wembanyama.
One of the most popular players in the world the moment he entered this league. Wembanyama continues to grow his fan base.
And the Lakers making a change here. Smith's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 59 seconds left in the third. Connect on the wing. Pass to Laravia. Now here's Hayes. Oh, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Johnson. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Hayes. No made baskets yet. Outside connect. Pass to Laravia. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Hayes. Tightly guarded. Counted.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Here's McLaughlin. The 3-ball. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's San Antonio leading by 17 at the end of the period. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. Inside at the 4 and the 5, it's Sohan and Wemby. Harper out there with Jordan McLaughlin. And it's Johnson in at the 3.
Reeves doesn't overload on the mid-range shot, but he's smart enough to take them when they're available.
McLaughlin pass to Wembanyama. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. Pass to Harper. Here's McLaughlin. He's covered by Reeves. Just 5 on the clock. Harper passes to Johnson. Here's Wembanyama. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Outside Reeves. Outside connect. Launches a 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Pass to Wembanyama. To the wing, right side. Here's Harper. That shot, no good. Connect with a defensive effort. Lakers trail by 17. Laravia outside. Hayes finds Reeves. Outside connect. Pass to Hayes. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Here's Laravia. From outside, off the mark. San Antonio leading by 17. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. McLaughlin pass to Wembanyama. Here's Harper. Shot from 16. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hayes has got his 6th rebound on the night.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Pass to Reeves. To the middle. Vanderbilt, the pass to Hayes. And here's connect outside. And again, the Lakers, no good. The Spurs have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Outside Wembanyama. Fires the 3. And Reeves pulls it down. Lakers trail by 17. Pass to Laravia. Back to Reeves. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting five.
And, you know, I think I'll go with two of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
And stolen by Hayes. And they're on the run. Pass to Vanderbilt. And here's Connect outside. They get it back. Outside Reeves to stop the drought. He can't hit that time. San Antonio leading by 17. Here's Harper. Outside Johnson. The three. He drops it from range.
I like Johnson's focus at the perimeter. He's pretty careful about when he shoots the three.
Doncic left side. Down low. Oh, deflected. Johnson with it. Pass to Harper. Now Barnes. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
The Spurs have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. And here's Johnson. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Harper from behind the arc. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. And the Spurs lead by 21.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Fires for three. Connects from downtown.
Won this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
San Antonio leading by 18. Here's Harper. Up and in on the layup.
You know, with his handles, he excels at tricking up the defense and getting the good looks he wants.
Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Inside. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it. Ayton, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Hachimura comes in for Connect. San Antonio also making some changes. Champagny, he's checked in for Sohan. Vassell comes in for Johnson. And Stephon Castle subbed in for Harper. Now here's Castle. Pass to Champagny. Back to Castle. Wembanyama against Ayton. It's Barnes on the wing. No good on the three.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Reeves, the pass to Doncic. Stolen by Vassell. Over Hachimura. That one off the back iron and out.
Champagny, first personal foul. First team foul.
Smart's checked in for Hayes.
Los Angeles, number 36, Marcus Smart.
Lakers trail by 20. Doncic outside to the paint. Here's Reeves. Yes, it's good. Reeves has got 12 points in just the second half.
Always a focal point for this offense. Reeves is on another level tonight.
Outside Barnes. They set the pick. And he gets it to go. And the Spurs lead by 20.
Boy, the size and quick release Barnes has helps him inside. I mean, he feels very comfortable shooting from here.
Outside Reeves. Back to Smart. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Stolen by Castle. On the wing, Vassell. Castle outside. And Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
Here's Doncic. Following that last three-pointer by San Antonio. Three-pointer. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for San Antonio. Champagnie, the pass to Barnes. Doncic against Castle. Outside Wembanyama. And the three off target. The Lakers shooting only 36% since the fourth quarter started. Castle against Doncic. Ayton, a screen on Castle. And he lobs it up. And Ayton with the stuff.
And they've got all the confidence in the world letting Luka run the pick and roll. Just a top-notch decision maker.
San Antonio leading by 21. Now here's Vassell. Pass to Champagnie from downtown. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
That's his second tray of this half for the game. He's got 9 points from beyond the arc.
And here's Doncic. Yep, count it. Doncic has got 5 points in the quarter.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Vassell. Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account.
So it's Los Angeles now, following that last three-pointer by San Antonio. And it's Smart missing. The Spurs have gotten 8 of 15 during the fourth quarter. Vassell against Smart. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
So San Antonio ends up going with a new group. Here's Harper. And that one's good.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
The Lakers have gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. Doncic outside. Ayton with a screen. Reeves, the pass to Ayton. Here's Waters. Outside Johnson. Pass to Harper. A minute 39 left in the fourth quarter. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting the rock well at 46%. On the wing, Reeves. Back to Smart. From deep, here's Doncic. That's good. And it's Smart with the assist. Doncic has got 10 points in just the second half. Well, officials have never been under greater scrutiny. So development is key, Grant. And I read now they have a training app refs can use on their phones.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the players leveraging electronics to train smarter. And it's great to see the officials making use of technology as well.
Here's Johnson, following the three-pointer by Los Angeles. Waters, and they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Waters gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. On offense, here are the Lakers.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Spurs.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And a solid start to the season series for them. They'll meet 3 times, and from the look of this first game, it looks like a very favorable matchup for them against the Lakers.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Victor Wembanyama.
I think his biggest contribution may have been on the boards. He kept plays alive and denied second chances.
Here's Harper. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the